Karen Reed has just gotten herself 4 new attorneys from Tang and Maravellis. The previous firm has been let go. Why is that? What happened? Let's talk about it. You must follow the law. The law says...
Glorious. Is it a lawsuit? Probably. Why not?
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Buckle Up, It's the Law with Attorney Larry Forman. Folks, today we are going to continue our discussion of the Karen Reed civil case. Those of you who have been around know that just a few short days ago, Karen Reed has gotten 4, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 new attorneys. 3 of them have been let go, and 4 new ones have stepped in. Now, before you start panicking, don't worry. Alan Jackson, Liza Little, and Damon Seligson are all still in place. There's just a very interesting new strategy that I think Karen Reed is taking on. Now remember, we've covered a video previously where I have told you that a new attorney has been hired by the O'Keefes by the name of B.B. Fell. And B.B. Fell hails all the way from California, much like Jackson and Little, but irrelevant. B.B. is allegedly a phenomenal plaintiff's attorney, and she has definitely the track record to show it, especially with at least having one multi-million, 9-figure victory under her belt. $32 million settlement, a $15 million wage and hour class action settlement, and even a $5.5 and $5 million settlements in wrongful death and medical malpractice cases, another $5 million settlement for a boy who was hit while riding a bicycle, a $4 million settlement in another wrongful death case, and finally a nearly $4 million settlement in a breach of fiduciary duty cases. But is that enough? Is that enough? Now, I don't have the exact details because a lot of this is confidential and some of it is going to be trial strategy, so I definitely don't want to reveal it because let me just tell you, I do have a hint of information that I'm going to have to keep to myself with this one. Maybe reveal it at a later date. However, what I can tell you with certainty is that this new firm, Tang and Maravellis, and I'm probably way too exaggerating that name. I really like the name, Tang and Maravellis. It's got a little spice to it. It's a spicy name. Is replacing the previous firm, Mellick and Porter. Now, there were 3 lawyers with Mellick and Porter: William Kevel, Marissa Palladini, and Christopher George. Those 3 are gone. That firm is out. The 4 new attorneys with Tang and Maravellis that have stepped in are, of course, Arthur Maravellis, Thomas Tang, Sarah Shipley, and Michael Bell. Now, who are these guys? Tang and Maravellis is a multi-state firm. They have firms in Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island. Mostly that northeast corner, if you will, of the United States of America. And to have offices in 5 different states means they are pretty significant and fairly large, if I may say so. But that's not all. This is a firm that not only lists bad faith insurance claims on its website, by the looks of it, it looks to be one of their specialties. Now, why is that important? First of all, let me read what they say on their website. Our lawyers advise and represent insurers that are litigating cases involving bad faith allegations and other extra-contractual claims. We are often called upon by insurers, in this case, it'll be the insured, to access exposures. I think it means to assess. Maybe there's a typo in there. To assess exposures and to advise them on risks posed by particular claims. We also assist in evaluating matters and addressing and responding to claims of bad faith and or unfair claims practices. Now, typically, what is a typical bad faith insurance claim? That is when, let's say you have a car accident and it is clear who is at fault. And the insurance company, despite everything being clear, they are either lowballing intentionally the plaintiff's claim or they are denying liability altogether because they don't want to pay up, they don't want to cough up the money, and so they simply want to not pay the claim. That's called bad faith. That's one example. And as we all know, in the Karen Reed case, The fact that the O'Keeffes are even considering pursuing this claim in the first place, it goes beyond bad faith. It goes leaps and bounds above bad faith. So I think Maravellis and Tang and Maravellis, are actually going to bring in their expertise in addressing bad faith claims to the table, and they're the ones who are going to start picking apart the O'Keeffe's claims, especially given so much video evidence of the first and second trials where so many law enforcement agents have perjured themselves and lied under oath, as well as civilians who have lied on the witness stand and presented false claims, painted Karen Read in a false light, and they should all go down burning. And a lot of them already have.
Serum or plasma testing as opposed to whole blood testing.
I'm not familiar with their specific technique or methodology. I haven't undergone training for their methods.
When was the next point you had any chance to see the SUV?
When we were passing it.
Did you see the patient?
Yes.
Was it a he or she?
It was a man. He was lying supine on the side of the...
So it provides information on the sample's size and pigments.
I'm asking you yesterday, do you recall Mr. Brennan asking you before you left essentially the scene, were you having any conversations with the defendant, and your answer was yes?
You're talking about Lee, I'm just trying to make sure we're talking about the same instance.
I don't recall the video he sent.
Was there a second sustained finding?
Yes, there was.
Explaining. I don't know what scene it's from.
Explain, sir, most respectfully, until Mr. Lally questions you.
Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel. By the way, as I've stated already, they do have an office in Massachusetts, and so I imagine that's probably part of the reason why they were hired on this. But like I said, their expertise and their ability to litigate bad faith claims is essential for this case, and I'm really looking forward to what this firm can bring to the table. I am very excited because I know for a fact that we're about to see some movement on this case. I know these cases take a long time. You know, our first appearance on this was, I think, in July, when things really started ramping up after Karen Read's criminal trial was over, maybe even at the end of June, I would venture to say. If you all remember, I have interviewed one of the main characters, Damon Seligson, who has been representing Karen Read on the civil side, and he was actually present in court every single day of the second trial. He wasn't there for the first trial, but he was there for the second trial, and I got a chance to meet him when I went to Massachusetts. He's a really great guy, and we are still staying in touch. So I'm really looking forward to bringing you guys more content from the Karen Read civil trial. As always, folks, I love you all. I hope you all learned something, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everybody.